to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Today, a battle out of the AFC. It's the Denver Broncos and the Houston Texans. On the Broncos sideline, you get a look at their head coach. These guys almost halfway towards perfection. They're 8-0 entering this one. His counterpart on the opposing sideline, Texans head coach DeMeco Ryans. His guys with a crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Will Lutz looks about ready to go. Ball teed up. Kate Scott and Brock Heward with you in the booth. And we're underway in Houston. There's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And some excellent field position awaiting that return up close to the 40 before he ran out. Well, here come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading them out, our 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now in his 3rd season out of Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with the touchdown pass.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backward. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 33-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 8.
From the gun, Stroud. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
4th down.
The Texans set to punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out. He was a rookie last season when he took the Broncos to the playoffs for the first time in 9 years. Now a sophomore. It's Bo Nix.
If there's such thing as perfection in the NFL for a quarterback, well, he pretty much achieved it last week. QB rating through the roof. No mistakes, 6 touchdowns. Just a phenomenal day, hard to replicate. The consistency and the confidence that can come out of that shouldn't do it.
Brings up 2nd down.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Nix. Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
1st down, Denver.
Nix from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believe it, your guy can get there.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker. 3rd and a long yard coming up.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
Again, they'll run with Dobbins. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. They're going for it. It's Nix. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on down. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
On the play is a turnover on down.
Shotgun now for Stroud. It's a catch for Nico Collins. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. now on second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud.
18-yard line.
And he will score. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Denver offense taking the field for their second drive. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
11 on the play. And the Broncos first down.
Here's Nix to throw. It's Sutton with back-to-back catches. He's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
48-yard line. A gain of 9.
Nix off the play action.
2nd and 1.
Brought in right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. New set of downs for him from the 46.
First down.
They give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. Duke the defender. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
36-yard line.
Running it again with Dobbins. And he'll get them enough for a first down. They're set up at the 35 now.
A gain of a yard. First down.
On first down, it's Nix. Firing one deep for the end. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos trim the lead to 1. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for him.
Watts there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense to the line. And trips right to start out.
They're on 27-yard line.
Stroud throwing here on first. Throw right side. Dell has it. He's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at 2nd and 4. Nixon on the toss. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on second down.
It's now 3rd and
4th down. So it'll be Tommy Townsend once again to punt this away. The Broncos have Marvin Mims deep to return. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Broncos and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And he's been one who has wowed the league and made a lot of fantasy owners very happy too. You can see he's leading all quarterbacks in passing here in November. Nix with it on first. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. He's out shy of that time on the tackle. The Texans bringing out an extra DB. 3rd down coming up. To throw, here's Nix. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Broncos 1st down.
That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground.
I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Escapes the pocket. Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a gain of 22. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They take the handoff. Now Nix. Ooh, he got hit as he was running, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he's going to go out with a pick of a 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of his 3rd down. Throwing again, here's Nix. And it's incomplete, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
It's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the muster. This one falls short. But I do see a flag out there. Let's see what the call is. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. They're trying to set up the screen. Dobbins escapes a defender. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with 1st and goal. And with that last throw, a memorable one for him because it gets him to the 3,000-yard plateau for the year. To mark every quarterback tries and honestly expects to hit over the course of a regular season. Dobbins on 1st and goal. And he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos take a 2nd quarter lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7.
Texans 7. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets out beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. Stroud off the play fake. Coming deep on the line. Oh, the ball is out. But fortunate on the Texans side. One of their guys got to it. They're going to keep the football. So they keep the football, Bucks. Now they face 2nd and long. screen for Mixon. And it's a nice pickup of 11 as he goes out. Third down, he's up next.
A gain of 11. It's now 3rd and 11.
From the gun, Stroud. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock do at least force this 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
He's brought down before the return gets far. The Broncos start getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. They come in riding an 8-game winning streak, one of the longest in the league all season, partner, and they're in control of what could be win number 9. He lobs it deep middle. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
1st down, Broncos.
Nix from the gun. Broken out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Nix urging everybody to the line.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Denver.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Broncos leading near the break. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Nix. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Covered by Henry to O.
Nix to throw again. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that.
And he's in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow their lead just before halftime. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Going after tries goodbye lots. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. He'll take this at the 10. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Houston's offense back out now, ready to go. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
It's a gain of 11.
Running back, motioning right.
1st down. 1st and 10.
1st down throw by Stroud. Completed over the middle. It's a small gain up to the 38. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
A gain of 4.
Here's 2nd and 5. Dumped off to his running back. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Again, Stroud. He puts some power on a deep one left. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, Then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
The Broncos offense all set to go. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come, 1st and 10. And with exactly 1 minute left to go, they've got some time, but they've got to work fairly quick. Finds him over the middle. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 24.
This time they'll keep it on the ground. Dobbins gets the 1st and more. Inside the 45. Along the sideline, inside the 25. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get more points to end a lopsided first half. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21.
Texans 7. To kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Not enough to stop that play with Jahdae Barron.
2nd down.
So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Our look around the NFL starts now. Down at Hard Rock Stadium, it's the Dolphins at home to take on the Baltimore Ravens. And it's the NFL's all-time leading rusher as a quarterback, Lamar Jackson. He had 2 rushing touchdowns on the night. This is one of them here. The Ravens just keep on rolling. They are now 8-0 as they get the win. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And it's Anthony Richardson. A 14-yard touchdown pass. The Colts still trail, however, and that game's gone to half. Got one more to show you right now. Let's go to Foxborough. It's the Patriots taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And it's last year's 8th overall pick, Michael Penix. Finding his tight end in the end zone, Kyle Pitts, touchdown. The Falcons with the lead at the half. One final look at the rest of the scores from week number 9 with Cleveland, the Jets, Philly, and Tampa Bay all on the midseason bye. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our 3rd quarter. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Things going well so far. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line. The Broncos and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. We get it on the ground here with Dobbins. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop it, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
Portland Sutton, the man he was after. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. Going for the first with Dobbins. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. They're going for it. It's Nix. He finds him beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Here he is on 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. Finds the in route complete. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Brock as they force this 4th down. Once more, it's Nix. Hits him on the outlet. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. All right, set now, 1st and 10.
1st down, Broncos.
Bombers.
Working inside the red zone. And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Nix, quick out wide, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Nix looking to throw. He gets it to Rice. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos continue piling onto this lead.
Texans 7. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Texans and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. And he is the NFL leader in rushing yards as we work through November. He's hoping an excellent season can continue as such here. This is complete to Schultz. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 27.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Low finding his back, Mixon. Now he's past the 25. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans start the second half with some needed points. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. And after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
Texans 14.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Bottom of responding well, even with the workload they placed upon him. 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw, here's Nix. Sideline shot snagged by Sutton. And that was his 50th catch of the season. Pretty good total and a sign of just how valued he is as a part of this passing game.
First down, Denver.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Nix now on 1st and 10. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking for his wide receiver there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Throwing again. Here's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Played as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Going on 4th. Here's Nix. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they wait for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
Incomplete. It's a turnover on downs.
Stroud off of play action. He's got it downfield near the edge. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Texans first down.
Here's Stroud. Throwing the out route complete. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Brings up
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
29-yard line.
A gift to Mixon up the middle. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. In on the tackle is Jonathan Cooper.
Brought down at the 26.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Keeping it with Mixon. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I would give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
A feather kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield. Denver ready for another offensive possession. They are in great shape here as we wind down this 3rd quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another. Now that could put this just too far out of reach. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he'll get this through midfield and start pushing into Texans territory. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd down.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Running by his back, Dobbins. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
And the Broncos first down.
So we're through 3 here. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 41. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down. Nix from the gun. Nick Sutton with back-to-back catches. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
First down, Denver.
From the red zone now. Catch is made in close. And this is down all the way to the 3. And that's a gain of 13. And it sets him up with 1st and goal.
On the 3-yard line.
They'll throw again. Nix. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create...
And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos keep adding to that 4th quarter lead.
Will Lutz lining up for the point after.
Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again.
42. Texans 17. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
5-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down at the 30-yard.
From the gun, Stroud. Search it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Shotgun now for Stroud. And he throws deep across the field, left side. All the way to the right. It's intercepted. Picked off. Brandon Jones.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs turning. It's like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
2nd down.
Running this with Dobbins. Give him about 3 yards. Now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Potential gain at the 36-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
To Cortland Sutton. A gain of 4 yards. It's now 4th down.
Now Nix. He's got Sutton complete. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Broncos getting ready to celebrate a 9-0 start. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Broncos will have a first down.
First down, Denver.
They run. Here's Dobbins. It's not looking for this before, Brock. They score again, and they grow that lead further. The Broncos keep running away with this. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Takes out a one-stop. Oh, and he eats the hit to bring it into that. Right near the 25-yard line. Now come the Texans on offense. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's good for a Texans.
Round throwing here on first. Completes, dialing up Collins again. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 1.
Throwing again, it's Stroud.
Situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see